Just real explosive. One of those just just one of those pure athletes.
He's got that ear thing going on, so probably a wrestling background. Just a guess on my part.
Those guys are hard to deal with, especially for tall, lanky guys like myself. Little short, wrestler, explosive guys are really hard to deal with. So. All right, here we go. Big Fitz is going to oversee the action.
And you should see as the card progresses, you should see definitely more skill and more action. Sometimes it leads to quicker endings to fights, so I wouldn't blink.
Right away, I see the difference in movement from Brooks and Holthus. Holthus looks like he's wants to sit back and sharpshoot a little bit. Jordan Brooks wants to use his movement. Looks like.
It's like both have good speed and power, from early. A little bit wild there from Brooks. Got a sneaky straight right there.
It's 3-2 by Jordan Brooks. Both these guys are throwing heavy leather, though.
I'm almost thinking if Brooks catches a clean or throws a clean right there, looks to me like he might have the power to end this one.
I don't know if each one of them kind of felt the power of the other, but they're kind of moving into that timid mentality a little bit. Maybe they're just a little hyped up, adrenaline pumping.
Little touch and go, probably taking a little bit better of a look. I don't like the way that Holthus is kind of throwing his punches and his head's almost standing still with his chin up. When he starts to throw, generally he's stopping his
Jordan
feet.
Brooks is throwing big punches. I think if he lands one of those, I think that's going to be the end of the night. Nice little leg kick there. It's kind of one of those fights you're watching and you know that at any second it could be over, so you almost right into that explosive wrestling like I was talking about.
That was a pretty dynamic takedown there. Took Holthus down in his own corner, but I think Brooks's corner is loud enough. I think he's getting what they're saying because he's doing it.
Good job by Holthus, to get his guard back right away. He was taken down in the side mount. Got his guard back pretty quick. He's got those long legs and arms. And he's trying to wrap him up the best he can. So far he hasn't taken any huge damage yet. He's kind of throwing punches off his back. Even with Jordan getting his posture, he's staying relatively safe. Doesn't look like a lot of those are landing. They're kind of just arm punches.
It looks like Brooks may be going for just sheer volume and trying to overwhelm him here. It's definitely not throwing as hard as when he was on the feet.
No.
But I've seen fights stop for less than that.
I Holthus he's bleeding from somewhere. He looks like he's busted up. I don't know if it's from his nose or. Oh, and we got the stop right before the bell.
I think it was stopped right before the end of the first round. Yeah, it was stopped right before the end of the first round.
Yep.
Congratulations on an excellent taking on an excellent KO there. You had the arm trapped, and it was just nothing he could do to stop the barrage of strikes coming down.
Here we go, right into the takedown.
Like to stay out there tonight.